Well, it's marvellous to be in Hong Kong again for another Hong Kong military tattoo. And I think the 1987 one is going to be the best. I've been coming to Hong Kong now since 1973, and in this marvellous setting in the Coliseum, I think this is going to be a really topping show, something for everybody to remember for 1987. Full of talent, and I'm sure that you'll enjoy the show as much as we shall enjoy presenting it for you. We've got a large cast, 600 performers, super show full of variety. I hope you're going to enjoy this evening. And the salute at this evening's performance of the tattoo will be taken by His Excellency the Governor and Commander-in-Chief of Hong Kong, Sir David Wilson, KCMG. The bands on parade will play a royal salute.
我哋向今晚軍操匯演主持揭幕嘅香港總督三軍總司令魏信爵士致敬。
And please give a very warm welcome to His Excellency the Governor, who takes a close interest in both the Hong Kong Community Chest and the Soldiers, Sailors and Airmen's Families Association, in aid of which the tattoo is being held.
請向督憲閣下致以熱烈嘅歡迎。督憲閣下對香港公益金及海陸空三軍軍眷協會深表關注。 今晚軍操匯演嘅收益，除咗捐俾公益金之外，亦都係捐俾佢哋嘅。 好歡迎各位。
continue now with a fascinating demonstration by the Army Dog Display Team of the Hong Kong Defence Animal Support Unit, Royal Army Veterinary Corps.
The Army Dog Display Team is not part of the normal day-to-day function of the Border Detachment, which was formed in 1979 to help maintain the integrity of the border frontier. This is achieved by deploying dog teams with the Frontier Battalion every night, 365 days a year, to assist in the detection and apprehension of illegal immigrants crossing the Hong Kong-Sino frontier. Army dogs are not normally taught tricks, as they serve no military purpose. However, for your entertainment and to highlight the dog's versatility, the handlers will show how they have taught their dogs to weave between the handler's legs. In the centre of the Coliseum now is Counteraction King 5, handling Trex. Counteraction will show how he has taught his dog to carry out victory rolls on command. All Army dogs take part in agility training. For example, jumping and climbing obstacles, not to teach the dog circus tricks, but to produce a dog that is able to negotiate any obstacles that may be encountered during the course of its duty. Called Tan Chi Kin, handling Tok, and called Chow Tak Lit with Jacks, will show how their dogs can jump over man-made obstacles. Every animal has a natural and bred aversion to fire, and the dog is no exception. For a dog to carry fire or jump through the burning fire hoops only highlights the complete confidence and trust the dog has in its handler. The agility demonstration, the Army Dog Display Team will show some of its dogs leaping through the burning fire hoops, at the same time carrying fire and flag dumbbells. The handler about to salute is called Tan Chi Kin, and he has been handling his dog Tok for 2 years.
And now, next in contrast, a continuity drill display with an accent on youth, performed by the Junior Leaders Corps of the Royal Hong Kong Regiment, the Volunteers. Now, these boys are all part-time soldiers, ladies and gentlemen, who train voluntarily at weekends without pay. And extra practices, which are necessary to present a display of this type, have been held in the evenings after the boys have finished school. continue with the spotlight remaining on young people, this time Gurkha school children presenting a charming and colourful display of traditional dancing from their homeland in Nepal. The public's image of Her Majesty's Foot Guards is often limited to the daily ceremony of changing the guard at Buckingham Palace or trooping the colour on Her Majesty's birthday on Horse Guards Parade in London, attired in scarlet tunics and bearskin caps. It's perhaps less well known, particularly outside the United Kingdom, that the Guards are also renowned fighting regiments whose colours carry many famous battle honours. 1st Battalion Coldstream Guards, stationed here in Hong Kong, whose regimental motto is second to none, typifies this reputation. And Support Company, together with the Corps of Drums of the battalion, will now present an interesting display demonstrating the dual roles of their regiment. And a Land Rover carrying a half section of the reconnaissance platoon, who are the eyes and ears of the battalion, are accompanied by two heavily camouflaged snipers who swiftly take up their position. Snipers often operate individually, well forward of the battalion's main defensive position. Two 81mm infantry mortars, who have a range of over 5,500 meters and can bring down devastating firepower on an enemy position, next move in. Milan anti-tank wire-guided missile is an extremely accurate and a highly effective weapon, which will not only stop a tank in its tracks, but can also be used to demolish enemy bunkers and gun positions, and is one of the highly technical weapons of modern warfare. The company headquarters consists of the company commander, the company sergeant major, and 2 radio operators who maintain the vital communications. And as this smart detachment of 1st Battalion Coldstream Guards marched to the front of the arena, we are reminded that it was Earl Mountbatten of Burma who once said, "It is my experience that those units who have the highest possible ceremonial skill and discipline make the best fighting units." Ladies and gentlemen, the Fighting Guards. Physical Training Corps ensures that the Army is fighting fit in peacetime and fit to fight in wartime. Physical fitness coupled with mental alacrity is what soldiering in the 80s is all about. And it's maintaining a high standard of fitness, which is the task of the Army Physical Training Corps instructors who've been drawn from units stationed in Hong Kong, for presenting this exciting and fast-moving display of high box vaulting.
跑車駛入嚟喎。呢輛跑車入嚟呢，就係要等我哋今晚嘅陸軍體能訓練團去表演跳車嘅。而呢個表演呢，就係要飛越呢一架紅色嘅跑車，喺凌空飛越，請大家細心欣賞下。
And this Toyota Supra car, used for the spectacular concluding jump, has been bravely loaned by Crown Motors. Well, no tattoo is complete without the scale of pipes. And in this display, massed pipes and drums of the Brigade of Gurkhas are joined by British Caledonian Airways pipes and drums who have been flown from the United Kingdom, especially to take part in the tattoo. Motorcycle display team of 29 Squadron Royal Corps of Transport, of course well known in Hong Kong for their speed and dash in outdoor stadiums. However, their enthusiasm has to be tempered by the confines of this quite small arena at the Coliseum, though it doesn't restrict their skill and daring, as you'll see. The six-man flower pot, 6 riders balancing on one motorcycle opening like a flower in blossom. And next we have ramp jumping with 6 riders performing an alternating sequence of jumping over these ramps in the arena. And now a tableau with 10 men balancing on one motorcycle, the machine supporting a total body weight of over 750 kilograms. Now the 5-bike fab, featuring 15 riders and 5 motorcycles in a pyramid formation. And now no motorcycle display would be complete without a car jump. This dangerous stunt is performed by the team leader, Corporal Nam Kam Yuk. So now the team come in for their salute at the conclusion of this splendid display. Counteraction portrays a short, sharp encounter with an enemy guerrilla force operating behind the lines in a faraway country which British forces have liberated from a cruel and ruthless enemy in a wartime situation. A Royal Army Medical Corps and Queen Alexandra's Royal Army Nursing Corps detachment have established a medical aid centre to provide the local population with urgent medical care and treatment, as normal peacetime medical services have been disrupted by wartime conditions. Local people are seeking treatment at the clinic by army doctors and nurses. Meanwhile, armed sentries are keeping a careful watch as the enemy are known to have left behind guerrilla groups with the aim of disrupting British efforts to restore normal civilian life and dissuade the local population from cooperating with British forces. They look innocent enough, and perhaps they've been to a party and are seeking a remedy for their hangovers.
呢一班嘈冤巴閉嘅後生仔好似去完 disco 咁喎，但係原來佢哋係有意襲擊呢一個醫療站嘅。
But the young people weren't as innocent as they looked. These are an enemy group bent on trouble, shooting servicemen and civilians indiscriminately and ignoring the Red Cross of Mercy.
原來呢一班年青人睇上嚟好似毫無敵意，原來佢哋係想進行襲擊嘅。佢哋任意殺死好多軍人同埋平民，漠視咗紅十字免受攻擊嘅慣例。
But one of the sentries has a radio and he quickly sends a message calling for assistance.
好在有名哨兵攜帶無線電話，好迅速咁同外邊通訊要求援助啦。
Fortunately, 3 raiding squadron Royal Marines are patrolling in a helicopter nearby, and a recce patrol from 1st Battalion Coldstream Guards is also close at hand, and the 2 patrol commanders quickly agree a plan over the radio.
好在皇家海軍陸戰隊第3突擊隊正在坐住直升機喺附近巡邏，佢哋火速趕到去醫務所現場，喺醫務所嘅上空盤旋啦。
As you can hear, the helicopters coming into sight now and will soon be hovering over the clearing.
好在呢啲直升機好快就趕到現場啦，已經喺醫務所嘅上空盤旋嘞噃。
And here come the Royal Marines abseiling down from the chopper.
我哋見到突擊隊已經從飛機上邊火速咁樣降落地面，向敵人進攻。
The Royal Marines quickly move into a position where they're ready to give covering fire, and the Coldstream Guards patrol, who'll be arriving in vehicles, is in its final assault position behind cover, ready to attack the terrorists.
佢哋等緊正在喺附近巡邏嘅高少年警衛隊嘅一支流動巡邏隊到現場。一到現場嘅時候，佢哋就開始即刻進攻㗎啦。
The enemy guerrilla force are soon neutralized. Prisoners are taken and searched.
好在啲游擊隊好快被制服，已經成為俘虜啦。
But what's this? 2 of the enemy are making a run for it.
咦，原來有2個想逃走喎。
So the enemy prisoners will now be escorted away by our victorious counterattack force, whilst the surviving medics calm the terrified civilians and comfort the wounded.
好快就已經全部被制服，恢復平靜啦。 居客兵團咧，亦都代表咗剛才為我哋演出嘅小朋友噃。嗰啲小朋友，佢哋嘅父親而家正在操緊入場。
And the Gurkha Guard, the fathers of some of the children who appeared in that delightful Nepalese dancing display earlier in the program. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've all enjoyed the tattoo, and we'd like to thank His Excellency the Governor for taking the salute tonight. And thank you all for coming along to the Coliseum this evening to support the community chest and the Soldiers, Sailors and Airmen's Family Association. Thank you all very much.